Alright guys, welcome back. Now I know I said I wasn't going to make another video on this Fiat, but it went and failed its MOT on a rear subframe, which is nice and fun. Got the sheet now and show you. We've got rear subframe, near side rear lamp not working, the track rod end. The main one obviously is that rear subframe. So we're just slowly taking it all apart now. We'll just turn it around and show you. I've got Grant working down here. Took the wheels off. He's just disconnecting the brake lines, I think, or the ABS sensor or something. Got Logan cleaning up the drum discs here because they're all rusty as anything. Here's the new rear subframe. It's apparently 5mm bigger or something as well, so less likely to rust. Here's the big rusty bar. So yeah, I'm not sure why it failed. I'll have to check. Obviously it's pretty orange looking, but I haven't seen any significant holes or anything in it yet. But I'll have a look when I get it off, and I'm sure there'll be a reason. Also, obviously this stop light here, so I'm going to take this off now. I've put a new bulb in it, so that'll be one job done. While they crack on and get all the bolts off. What are you going for on this side?
Shock amber cable.
Shock amber cables, take the two shock ones off.
And then
so we take the drums apart as well. Alright, cool. Like I said, I'll get on with this quickly, change this out, and I'll cut back in and see what these two are up to. Alright, we've removed the outer drum, like this. So I'm just taking a little video now, so we're going to take it all apart, take all these bits off, handbrake, all the brake cables, remove it all. Logan scraping that one up. Carl's on the other side, so yeah. I'm just gonna start disconnecting this one all up. Yeah, just make sure I'm gonna look what it looks like. Once that's done, we can start removing I think there's only 4 bolts holding it in, so it'll be pretty straightforward, hopefully. Right, this side's off as well. Just get a little recording of that, what that looks like. And then we'll take this bolt off here. Obviously, like I said, take all these brake causes out and handbrake cables, and then I think there's a bolt back here. Remove that. We should be able to just drop the whole subframe. Then take anything off we need, put it on the new one, and then fit it all back together. Alright, we've got this all the brake pads out, drum pads. We're just removing these brake lines and just heat them up with a little bit of heat. So they've come off alright. The other one's already done, Grant's done. And then we just gotta heat this side up and take this one off as well, just to make sure not going to break. Alright, so far.
Oh, that's all that.
So we'll get them off. Obviously, like I said, then the shocks and everything. Right, we've took the struts out there and the big springs. That's all sorted now. We just got these 2 bolts on either side here, but as you can see, it's obviously dangling. All this stuff we'll take off when we're out of the car, just makes it a little bit easier. This could have been the reason why it failed, because I've just seen a big hole in it. That side doesn't have one. But I mean, I guess it's structural, but like this bit's still sound, but I guess the middle bit's like paper, but could be something on the actual main beam. We'll see in a minute when I pull it out. Alright, we're slowly getting on there with it, guys. These bolts at the back have been a little bit of a nightmare. These ones up here. That one as well is like stuck on the frame like that, so we're hoping we can get it out by just moving it slightly right. Alright, we've got all the old stuff connected to the new subframe there, so we're just gonna try and sneak it back into them holes there, but we'll see what happens. Been at it for a while now. We're all in pain, so yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too much longer. It's not the worst job, but it's just difficult on the ground, that's all. If we had a 2-post, it'd probably be quite simple, but on the ground it's quite a mission. But yeah, we'll try to get them 2 bolts back in the back of them bushings, and then it should be alright from there on out. Right, I can't remember what I last recorded, but we've got the springs in, the shocks, both the main bolts are in and tightened. We've just put all the drums on here, the drum brake back together, that's all sorted. All them clips are back in. Everything's tightened back in, brake pipes back in. It's all good. Obviously I need to bleed the brakes as well. God's just doing this side now. But yeah, not bad. Coming along nicely. I can drop this down now actually, so I'll do that in a second. But yeah, I think everything's tightened up because we pulled it up to like ride height. Just jacked up to ride height so we could tighten all the bushings down. Right, brake shoes all built back up. Put the brake shoe on as well. It's all good. Handbrake works. Just tested it. That's good. That was a bit of a mission to get back on. This one's being put back on as well now. It's all good. I can actually take this out completely. Actually saying that, we'll have to put the wheels on and jack it back up now. So yeah, that was eventful, I'd say. Everyone enjoy that?
Oh, super fun. Yeah.
Grant?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, everyone loved that one.
Definitely didn't have anything better planned, like.
No, obviously not. So yeah, obviously, if you're going to do this, I recommend not doing it on the storms for a start. Maybe having a 2-post would be nice, but it is doable, that's for sure. Got it all done in a couple of hours, so not bad. Just need to get I think it was a drop link or something. No, not a drop link, it was tie rod end. And this light here needs sorting as well. So we'll do that now. Alright, handbrake's all tightened. Solid. Everything's back on, all the clips. All the bolts are tightened up. Literally just need to put the wheels on now and put it back on the floor. Alright, I forgot to video me bleeding the brakes there, but I've just done it. There's a little nipple up top on the left. Either side. I've got a easy bleed brake bottle behind Grant there. You literally just attach it to the reservoir at the front, pump the bottle, and then you just undo the nipple at the back and it just shoots all the brake fluid out. Very simple, took us like 5 minutes. We just jack up the front now to change the tie rod end. So I'll cut back in once the wheel's off and I'll show you what you're doing. Alright, we're just in the process of removing it now. I've untightened that, just give it a little bit of heat and then use a 20mm on it. We're just trying to take off the ball joint now. It's loose but it's spinning everything, so try to get a vice grip around here, tighten that, and then you should be able to loosen the bottom hopefully. Then put the new part on. Alright, I had to get out the old angle grinder. Let me just check how bad this one is. Oh, it's okay. Here's the new one. Just check they're the same. Happy days. Just thread this one back on and push it all back together. There we go, all sorted. Lovely jubbly. It's MOT ready now, I'll go get it retested. Alright guys, so I went and got it retested and it passed, obviously. So everything's spot on now, it's all MOT ready and that. Sorry, not MOT ready, it's got a year's MOT now. But we're just taking apart the inside to get to the blue and me, because the flashing mileage, there's like a power drain, the blower motor, they're not working either. I don't know if that's related or not, but we need to figure that one out as well. And obviously we did a got the OBD on it and we scanned it and there was a code for about the blue and me, so we're just dismounting it all now and getting it removed. Yeah, so that's what we're doing at the minute, just taking apart all the side panel and stuff to get to the blue and me, which is behind there, the motor. There's also a nice little seatbelt bolt there that snapped off, which is nice, so I've got to look after that at some point. But yeah, we'll get this done in without recording any of it and get it all sorted so the car's ready to go. We did spend a long time cleaning and polishing this thing up. Looks like a brand new car. Yeah, we literally spent ages cleaning it. Show you the boot. It looks spot on now. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed and see you in the next one.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight.